Hello everybody, I am Aaron and I'm here to give my impression on Grand Theft Auto Online as it stands right now. If you've seen my original video with Entertainment Fuse, you will know that it had a very rocky start. Thankfully, Rockstar's been taking care of that, and most of the major issues that were plaguing Grand Theft Auto Online have been fixed. Anything from simply logging into the game, lag, long load times, being caught in the sky cam, that's been taken care of. You will still see that occasionally, but it won't be as bad as it once was. And even then, the time of actually loading and being caught in the Skycam has been reduced. Since Grand Theft Auto Online is actually playable and more people can enjoy it, is it worth playing? Yes, it's entirely worth getting into. There is so much to do in Grand Theft Auto Online, it's not even funny. From simple events such as armored cars and whatnot, to actually scheduling a race between random people or friends or team death matches, or just simply taking up a mission. You can do that and more. It's incredibly fun. I've had nothing but fun. I stand by my initial video of the first impression of Grand Theft Auto Online. If you've not played it, you're kind of in a very small group. There are millions of people playing it right now. So with that in mind, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it all and start taking out some of the positives and negatives of what is going on with Grand Theft Auto Online as it stands today. There is more content to come. We all know that there are heists that have yet to be unlocked. That will come later. That'll be for crews mainly. It's not been confirmed yet whether it's going to be for random people as well or if you have to have a crew. I assume you have to have a crew, but they may allow it since in Grand Theft Auto 5 you had other people be pulled into the crew as they were strangers. There may be ways of random people joining a crew as they're about to do a heist just to fill in a few open spots. There will, of course, be downloadable content. As you've seen, there's actually some construction areas around. It's been rumored that those construction areas will be used for new areas within Grand Theft Auto Online. Those areas will allow for new missions, new events, and new everything, possibly new apartments and all sorts of things. Because the one thing everybody's noticed is you can find vehicles for $1 million, $1 million plus. But the most expensive apartment is about $400,000. In consideration with buying a car versus buying an apartment, that is a huge difference in price. So it's being rumored those new areas will also serve as base of operations for crews, and these will allow for possibly gang wars. We've seen and possibly heard little sneaks of people shooting rockets at each other through windows. So it is rumored, but not confirmed, that these new areas will be allowed for possibly turf war, as it were. So if you are not a stranger to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, then you'll know what I'm talking about. It's, again, this is all rumors and speculation, so don't put any thought into it. Just kind of hope it's true because it would make the game even more fun than it is already. Another bit that is supposed to come down the road is a content creator. Yes, players will actually be able to create their own missions as well as possibly customize current missions. So hopefully the content creator will come very soon, but I don't think we'll see it within the next month or so. It'll most likely be a little bit later than that because it is rumored and speculated that heists will be the next thing to be unlocked for Grand Theft Auto Online. Let's get into the negative aspects of Grand Theft Auto Online. As it stands, there's no incentive for larger groups to be used in the game. It's kind of a letdown that Rockstar doesn't include more ways to invite players to play together into their events and missions and races and whatnot. That needs to change. That really needs to change because this is a perfect way for crews to be built together. Just random people playing together rather than racing against 3 other people. You should be racing with the maximum amount for a good reason. You get more rewards. We all know by now that Grand Theft Auto Online players will soon be given $500,000. Yes, in-game currency, you will get $500,000. This will actually be in 2 different payments of $250,000. Now, it's not been said exactly what day this is going to take place, but it has been confirmed that it could start as soon as this coming week. Let's address the elephant in the room. This large amount of in-game currency doesn't really affect anything in the game. With people accusing Rockstar of turning Grand Theft Auto Online to a pay-to-win situation, they've shut down the fact that being able to have a large amount of in-game currency at low levels does nothing to the player, because buying certain vehicles, your guns, armor, clothing, tattoos, haircuts, all of these sort of things, they're locked to lower ranked players. So for the casual player of Grand Theft Auto Online, getting $500,000 is not going to affect you at all. The only way this will affect you is it'll make it easier to buy your first real apartment and garage. The other way you can use that money is to keep yourself supplied in ammo and armor, and to keep your vehicles fully repaired. You will constantly be shot at by more experienced players just simply because they know they can. Let's get to the tips and tricks I found within Grand Theft Auto Online. First of which, new players, you're going to be extremely patient. Whenever you do anything such as a mission or a race and you're hosting it, the first thing you have to do to make it faster for everybody involved is turn on auto invite and play. That is the first option at the very top. Once you actually start into it, there will be a little button right at the very top, and it's not very little. There'll be a list of them. At the very top of them all, it is auto invite and play. Turn that on. With that, the game will start up its matchmaking system. You are taken out of the equation. You do not have to do anything. Just hit that button and sit there. Once it's done, then you can just hit play. It'll tell you, it gives you about a minute of inviting people. That's how long it'll take, approximately a minute in real time to invite all the people that are available. You're going to also have to be patient in the fact that you're going to see higher ranked players. The one thing you cannot be dissuaded by is their higher skills. Higher skills does not make for a better player. I have raced, and I'm about rank 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. Not very low, but still lower than most. I've seen more players 20 up. I've actually raced against them all, and I have maybe, I think I'm still considered a Sunday driver or whatever the second or third level is from the very bottom, and I've actually beat them in races. I can easily get first and second place with these higher ranked players. If you see a player with skills higher than yours, don't think for a second that that means they're going to be better than you right off the bat. This only affects the game in a minor way. By facing against a level 20 with maxed out driving skills while you're just a level 5 and you're still considered a Sunday driver, that's not going to do anything. If you're a very good racer, you will probably have the upper hand because you have natural skill. When it comes down to it, this is not an RPG. This is still a skill-based game. This has been Aaron with Entertainment Fuse, and I will talk to you all next time.